you know, answer a yes to go forward, a no backward. And if you, some of us don't hear very well, so we listen to our body through kinesiology, through motion. Okay, the next question you want to ask is there more I should do for my health? Oh boy, yes. I got a big yes. How about everybody else? Did anybody else hear anything?
I heard follow through.
Follow through. You heard follow through. Interesting. Thank you for coming today.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have a 1 o'clock class.
Yes, yes, we know. Thank you. You know, it's interesting because some of us won't hear a yes or a no. We'll hear follow through, or there's more you can do, or, you know, maybe not as much, you know.
I heard enough already.
What's that?
I heard enough already.
Enough already. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. So, you know, follow that up with testing with kinesiology. Is the answer I got, is it for my greatest and highest good? Okay. And you can ask that question. So let's ask the question, is the last answer I got for my greatest and highest good? I'm like you, I start going forward. Interesting. Okay, very interesting. So, you know, you will hear answers come to you. And it's good to follow up with testing, okay, is this for my greatest and highest good? Because if you hear an answer that may not be, it may be, you may be hearing something from something else that isn't guiding you for your greatest and highest good. And that's why you always ask that question, is this really what I need to do for my greatest and highest good? So there's various ways of listening, and you know, putting your hands on there helps focus the energies. And I always put my hands on my jawbone, the mandible, the crest of the mandible, and I put my other hand, the fingers, on, you know, the different layers of the frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and the occipital lobe. That's why we're given 5 fingers, I think, so we can control those things. So it's very powerful. You've ever seen somebody deeply concentrated or bereaved or whatever, they'll put their hands like this. And it's because you get answers, better answers. You'll hear things more clearly. Okay, I'm going to go back to, okay. Oh, I wanted to mention, when Dr. Emoto did his studies on water and put labeled names on the jars that held the water, or he had people say words to the water, it would literally attach the sound to the water of whatever the intention was. So it's very important, your intent, what you say to the water. And so have your intent be pure, have it be something positive, because anytime your intent isn't positive or it's negative, it can affect the water. And we are like a vessel of water. So anything you say affects your body and affects it through the intent and the energy of the thought. So intent and thought creates motion and creates what goes on in your body. Does that make sense? So very important what you say to yourself, or others for that matter.
And then how again is the easiest way to protect yourself if somebody just yelled at you? How do you get that off of you so you don't carry it around?
Cancel. Just take your hands and cancel. Throw it away. Throw it away with your hands. Cancel.
Cancel.
And I do it right at the throat chakra. Cancel. So it removes that energy.
So say this happened a month ago, can you still get it off you? Yes,
yes. What you do is you create a new timeline by going back to when it happened. So you go back to when that person yelled at you or said something to you, and you cancel, and then you create something good and bring that forward. So if somebody yelled at you and demeaned you and made you feel bad about yourself, you go back to that time and you literally cancel, and then you bring forward energy of love, self-worth, goodness, kindness, that person never did yell at you. You know, you literally create your own story of what happened, recreate it in something healthy for your body, and it will remove that. It'll make a total shift in your body, the energy. But I would definitely go back in time and cancel, you know, and push that energy away.
Shamanic healing classes that I do that are totally focused around that, and the next class is February 20th through the 22nd, and it's 3 days of 12 hours a day, going back in time to where that pain happened and really honoring how difficult and painful that was while we're using sound and certain points that we're holding and some other techniques and breathing and breath work and a few other things, and it's absolutely life-changingly powerful for me for vacuuming out the chakras and the auric field of everything that's ever happened, all the way back to when we were young. For me, it all the way back to past lives. You know, the way that I died that was really traumatic even got pulled out. I was shown all of that just through doing this particular technique this weekend. And when I first took this class, it was so powerful and so life-changing that I just said, oh my God, I have to share this with people.
And that's February
20th through the 22nd.
20th through the 22nd. And is there a particular part of the wheel that you're doing?
It's the South class.
The South class.
First one,
Okay.
because how can you do anything else until you've cleared your own personal suffering?
Yes. Yeah.
So it's everything that you're talking about and doing, the sound and the chakras and all of that, everything you're doing. It's just that we're going really intensifying for 3 solid days, and it's just completely changed my life when I took this.
Yeah,
so,
and you can go to angelamandato.com, and it talks about the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So all of you on
I don't know if it's up there
YouTube.
yet, but it's in process.
Good.
But I'll put
Good.
up a thing here too.
Okay, good, good. Angela Mandato, MANDATO.com. And it is a powerful class. I think I did the South like,
You took it years
oh, it's
ago.
been a long time. So I probably ought to review it again and come. So, and I will be home during that time, which will be good, because I'm going to be gone the first couple of weeks in February. So those listening on YouTube, you can, you know, find that at angelamandato.com. And all of these things that I'm talking about are very important for healing and for rebuilding your energy, because if our chakras are messed up, or we're not, you know, turning right, or we've got energy stored that's causing a problem in one of our organs. You know, 3 years ago I went through pancreatitis, which was a lot of emotions got stored in my pancreas and caused pancreatitis. And you know, I don't know if I had pancreatic cancer, and I don't want to know, because it's gone, so who cares? But if I'd been diagnosed with something awful, you know, it might have been tougher to get rid of it. And so I never went through the medical field to treat it, but I did treat it with a lot of energetic, good toning and energies that cleared out the negative information and the negative emotions. And so it's very important that we use these kind of modalities every day.
And your herbs.
Yeah, and I used the herbs. I used a lot of herbs. And they did help tremendously. And I used a lot of good organic foods that were good for the pancreas. Papaya was one of the prime ones. A papaya looks like the pancreas, and the little seeds inside of it look like the islets of Langerhans that produce the insulin and different things. And so I ate a lot of good organic papaya, and it did help me clear my pancreas out, and I'm happy to say I'm at 100% on my pancreas now, which is amazing, because I was down to 10%. function, which is not good. So anyway, does anybody have any question about clairaudience? It's kind of an interesting subject.
It's super interesting. I was listening to I was doing the Om chants all morning long before I came, so it was perfect.
Yeah, the triple sound. I actually studied that a little bit, and you know, it's a deep oh, you know, and then there's the you know, it almost sounds like a little boy, but they're all in there.
Voice when it sounds like several men singing.
Yeah.
So just a note on the NASA has basically done research and recorded the sounds of each planet and the sound of the sun in the Om.
Yeah. Yeah, when I did the ayahuasca, 0.1 hertz was the earth, and I could hear it. It was just strong. It was, you know, throughout the whole 4 hours.
For the earth, the birds, the sound of the birds they're actually...
Their sound actually helps plants to grow in the spring.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing.
birds chirping. There's some. Remember when we went to that,
Yeah.
that greenhouse? They had they recorded sounds of birds and had them playing non-stop, and cucumbers were like this big.
Oh, and they'd grow 4 times as fast as normal, and they were 4 times as big.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty amazing. Sound is so important for our health, and so thank you for coming today. I'm not going to speak any longer about it, but thank you for listening, and
Thank you for
definitely
teaching us.
use your voice.
Yes.
What?
Thank you.
Yeah, use your voices. It's important.